What the hell did I just watch? Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. And I can't believe what I witnessed over 98 minutes. That was a massacre. What an awful performance. By far, the worst one that we've had all season. It was way too easy for Barcelona. The way that they were running through our midfield. The way that they were carving up my back line. Our style of play is so shit. We haven't seen that much terrorism in the Middle East since the early 2000s. I need Carlo Ancelotti sacked now. Another big game this season that we've been embarrassed in. We've played Barcelona twice. They have an aggregate scoreline on us of 9-2. They have cooked us every single time we've played them. You would have thought that today was a training exhibition for them. It didn't seem like a real match. It didn't seem like a trophy was on the line. What the hell was that? Chouameni today. Shit. Camavinga. Oh my gosh. That was by far the worst game that this guy has ever played for us. Camavinga sold today. Giving up that kind of penalty? I think his brain must have turned off. But this manager has got to go. Carlo Ancelotti this season has been found out tactically. We are so shit when it comes to in-game adjustments. It's actually a joke. Carlo has been so shit tactically this season that it actually has me questioning his entire career. How could somebody that's considered one of the best managers of all time be this naive during games? The starting 11 today. Once I saw Lucas Vazquez at right back, I knew it was going to be a long game. Lucas Vazquez is so shit. This guy couldn't defend a rock. And you got him going against Raphinha, who's one of the most informed players in the world at the moment. I already knew Raphinha was going to cook. He scored a brace. Yamal got a goal. Lewandowski scored a penalty. This is ridiculous. How does this manager remain in a job? Florentino Perez got to hold smoke as well. Because if you would have properly fixed this squad in the summer window, maybe we wouldn't be looking this imbalanced. I got a right winger starting at right back. I got a defensive midfielder starting at center back. I'm playing 3 left wingers up top. Rodrigo just completely abandons the right wing. There was sometimes this game where we had 2 left wingers just huddled up on the left. What the hell is going on here, bro? What a shit performance. Another big game that we get absolutely cooked in. Liverpool, AC Milan, El Clasico at the Bernabeu, El Clasico in Saudi Arabia for a trophy. What are we seeing here, chat? I am fuming. And the only good thing about this game is that we lost so bad that the club have no choice but to go and respond. Whether that's making a signing, sacking the manager, we must see an answer from the club. 5-2 to Barcelona is never acceptable. And I just cannot believe that performance. The only player that can hold their head high is Courtois. Courtois had a good game. I know that they scored 5 past us, but what is he meant to do? Our back line was playing against us. The amount of space that Barcelona had in the final third was crazy. I would have scored against us today if I was playing out there for Barcelona. We couldn't put together 5 straight passes without losing the ball. The only time in this game that we actually looked good on the ball was when Barcelona went down to 10 men. But by that time, it was already over. They were already up 5-2. So they just sat back and they allowed us to have the ball. But look, Hansi Flick has figured out how to cook Real Madrid. And now, what is my manager going to do? Why does he not start Raul Asensio? Tchouaméni was awful today. Tchouaméni did not look comfortable. Barcelona were playing a very high line. They were pressing us. And Tchouaméni looked shaky because he's not a center back. Put the midfielder back into midfield. Asensio has been our best defender so far this season. The level of performances that he had after Militao went down was amazing. Just for him to be dropped for a DM for no reason. Camavinga, I mentioned him earlier, but I don't think that we are actually deeping how shit he was today. This guy gave up a pen. This guy's passing wasn't good. On the ball, he wasn't good. Valverde today, ghosted. Jude, ghosted. Vinicius, shit again. Vinny has not played a good game this year. He was trash against Valencia. He was mid against Minera. He was mid against Mallorca. And then today was non-existent. Rodrigo, you know I rate you, bro. You are my favorite player at the club. Brother, you are not a right winger. And you did score that free kick goal. Congratulations. But it led to nothing. All that it did was just make the scoreline look a little bit better. But it's still embarrassing. You do not know how to stay on the right wing. Oh my fucking... Every single time Rodrigo plays on the right, he's always inverted, or I see him on the left with Vinny. Why do I need two left wingers on that side at the same time? It makes no sense. And this is where I go crazy with Carlo Ancelotti. Because why the fuck are you not giving more instructions? It's simple. Carlo gives his players way too much freedom. And it's not working. Our squad is way too imbalanced for there not to be any instructions. Tell Rodrigo, stay out wide on the right. Why didn't we see Arda Güler today? We're losing. We have nothing going for us in attack. Why not play Arda? Carlo is single-handedly killing Arda and Hendrick. I want this manager gone. Sack Carlo now, and then go get me Jurgen Klopp. Go get me Klopp. Klopp is available right now. Bring him in. I don't care about us being top of La Liga at the moment. The way that we have been playing is not sustainable. We cannot rely on Courtois to make big save after big save after big save. He's human. If it wasn't for Courtois, we could have lost this game 8-2, 7-2. Yeah, it could have been a crazy scoreline. The minute that that ball was kicked off, Barcelona were on smoke. They absolutely dominated us. There's not one time this game that we look good. Even when they were down to 10 men, we were struggling to even get into the box. Fucking disgraceful. We got to make some signings. We need to. That's the only positive that I can take away from this game. The club must respond. I'm still pissed off about the summer window that we just had. We all know that we needed defenders. What did the club do? Nothing. Toni Kroos retires. What do? Nothing. Joselu leaves. What do? Nothing. I told you guys, losing Joselu was going to hurt us. We have no aerial threat. So if plan A is not working, there's no plan B. All of our attackers are short. They're like 5'10" and under. So when we're crossing the ball, who's there? Nobody. What an embarrassing performance. Getting trashed by Barcelona. Both times we've seen them so far this season is crazy. Carlo Ancelotti must answer for his crimes. I'm telling you, this guy is a legend. Thank you for everything that you've done at this club, but you are no longer good enough. You're not. This is not the squad for you. This squad needs a manager that is going to give them instructions. This squad needs a manager that's going to play the best players in their best positions. He's not doing this. Wow, bro. 5-2. Would you believe it if I told you that we played better when they beat us 4-0 at the Bernabeu? At least in that first half, we actually showed some fight. In this game, 98 minutes of getting bent over and violated. What Barcelona did today is illegal in every country on this planet. They absolutely killed us. Rudiger, his levels have just dropped massively. He's not the same player that he was last season. You can clearly see that he's struggling out there. Mendy today. I think Mendy started off well. The opening 20 minutes, he was decent. Then Yamal got his goal to open up the scoring for Barcelona, and that was it. And the thing is, we scored so early. Vinicius and Mbappe on that counterattack. It was deadly. I, for a second, thought we might do something today. We might actually go crazy. But aside from that counterattack to get the goal, what did we do? I watched us chase Barcelona around for 98 minutes. We couldn't get near them. And then when we did get the ball back, they took it right off of us. That was the worst defensive display I've ever seen, bro. I still cannot believe how shit we are at the back. The midfield today. I was so confident seeing Camavinga and a Valverde pivot. Awful. Awful. Valverde wasn't as bad as Camavinga was, because Camavinga was disastrous. Bro, disaster performance of the match has to be either Camavinga or Tchouaméni. Because if I say what I really want to, they'll call me racist. These guys were playing against us today. Carlo, what are you going to do? What changes will you make? Because Hansi Flick has figured out how to play against us. Other big teams are violating us. I've told you, chat, we've been very fortunate to be where we are this season. The fact that we are top of La Liga is nothing down but to the grace of God. We have been very lucky. We should have lost about 3 or 4 La Liga matches. Celta Vigo, Villarreal, Real Sociedad, Las Palmas. All these teams were missing big chance after big chance after big chance. Try to tell you guys, it is not sustainable. How will the club respond? Raphinha, brace. Lewandowski, penalty. Yamal scored. Fucking Alejandro Balde got involved. Cannot believe that we let a midfield that consisted of Gavi cook us. Fucking hell, bro. Jude, oh my gosh. Where were you today, my guy? Where were you, bro? I'm pissed. I am absolutely fuming. The club must sign some players this January window. I know that we usually don't do it, but look, the squad's too imbalanced. It is. And even though, yes, Carlo has to hold smoke, because our squad is still good enough to compete and win trophies. We should never be losing a game like this in the way that we had. And yes, I'm pissed off that we've lost. But it's how we lose that has me extra pissed. It literally looked like Barcelona were training out there. I don't think the Madrid players realized that they were in Saudi to win a final, not to be on vacation. You would have thought that this was a preseason match. You would have thought that Barcelona were playing our under-10s. Oh, my days, man. Chat, I need you guys to get in that comment section and let me know what you thought about this game. Carlo in, Carlo out. What signings do we need to make? I am fucking pissed, bro. Cannot believe what I saw. This club needs to fix up, bro. We are in for a very long season if things don't change. I told you guys this earlier. The January window is going to indicate what we should be expecting in the second half of this season, because the games are only going to get harder from here on out. Put Raul Asensio back in that back line. and sign a right back immediately. Get me Trent Alexander-Arnold immediately. I cannot watch Lucas Vazquez at right back. It will be my 13th reason why. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Get in the comment section. Fuck Barcelona. Enjoy the cup. Okay? I already won 2 trophies this season. You only have 1. Congratulations, you fucking bums. Holla Madrid, man.